Trending news. Disaster looms in Nigeria without restructuring. Afenifere warns federal government. The Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere has said that Nigeria is at the brink of an avoidable catastrophe that requires urgent actions. A statement signed on Sunday by the National Publicity Secretary of the group, Comrade Jare Ajayi, said that the group's potent recipe to prevent the catastrophe is restructuring that would return the country to the true federalism. According to the statement, this was part of the resolutions of the Executive Council of Afenifere at its meeting held at the Lagos residence of its action. The leader, Chief Ayobanji, last week reports. After reviewing recent developments in the country, Afenifere Executive Council said that the signs are ominous, requiring steps to prevent the country from apocalypse, so to say. So the statement added that the meeting endorsed the recent resolution of the Southern governors, especially in placing a total ban on open grazing and having state police. Afenifere in a full support of the governors to have laws abiding open grazing latest by September 1st this year. We notice that some states already have this law enacted. We urge the remaining states to enact the law very quickly before it's too late. Beyond the enactment, however, we call for immediate enforcement of the law so as to put an end to various vices that the act of open grazing is endangering, it said. The Pan-Yoruba organization also frowned at the disapproval being expressed by some northern elements. The position of the southern governors, prompting it to ask the questions of what intrinsic benefit has open grazing been in the recent past, going by various studies that have been done. It is on record, for instance, that open grazing is one of the major causes of dissatisfaction that is occurring in the northern part of the country. It is also on record that cows rearing in a ranch are far more productive, healthier, and are less taxing for the rearer compared to ones being driven from one place to another in the search of food and water. And certainly those in ranches constitute less risk to neighboring communities compared to the ones migrating from one place to another. Afenifere maintained that the seeming intractable security challenges in the country are due largely to the restraints put in the way of state governors. The governors are described as chief security officers of their respective states, yet they have no security agency and can be deployed to where crimes are being committed with arms. A security agencies that can arrest, investigate, and persecute those of them who came up with some security apparatus like Tekun are disempowered because they could not bear arms. And when they arrest suspected criminals, such suspects must be handed over to the police. As experiences have shown, once that is done, hardly do such cases go beyond the police. And the state security body has no control anymore, since the police is a federal agency who does not take order from the governor. This must change if they like it or not. State police down to the level of local government must become operational immediately, the statement asserted. The group called on President Buhari, the national and the state assemblies, and all other concerned authorities to ensure that restructuring takes place within the remaining part of this year, saying that its implementation in terms of true federalism in finance, security, social welfare, and so on and so forth. Most comments become or before the middle of the year. Among those at the meeting presided over by Chief Ayo Adebanjo, where the deputy leader Oba Oladipo Alaitan, the Secretary General Chief Shola Obini, Treasurer Chief Supo Shonibari, National Organization Secretary, the person of Abagun Kola, Publicity Secretary Comrade Jare Ajayi, Security Secretary for the Diaspora Engineer Adebayo, Director of Research Akin, and also Mogaji Gboyega, and so on and so forth. Thank you for listening to this news. You have heard what Afenifere have just disclosed to Nigerian citizens. And the truth. So to some people, if restructuring doesn't take place in Nigeria, then there will be disaster. Why Biafra doesn't need that? All they need is Biafra Republic and nothing more. No matter the preaching of restructuring, no matter the preaching of whatever they call it, one Nigeria, that will not change anything. Biafran have made up their mind on this. Nnamdi Kanu that was arrested is just a mere joke to IPOB members. They know that very soon Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Nnamdi Kanu is just resting. He's resting because when the time for agitation for the Republic will be announced, then you have more strength. This is what IPOB members are thinking, or some IPOB members are saying. And that is true, of a truth. They are correct. So Nnamdi Kanu will be released, no matter what. So viewers, what is your take on this? Please, I would love you to drop every of your comment below the comment box, as well as clicking on the subscription button to receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. And please don't forget, click, share, and like this news as well. Thank you as you do. Have a wonderful day. Bye.